John Mack. How I buy my the world? If she want it, she gon' get it.
You're on peak. Let's go.
Let's get after it, MP. Hey fans, make sure to join us for the MP Soft game. We will receive complimentary socks from MP.
Fans, don't forget about our bobblehead giveaway day. Come to the game, bring your family, and get a free Crunch bobblehead.
The National Basketball Association and the Philadelphia Warriors are committed to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask you to avoid any disruptive behavior such as fighting, throwing objects, using improper language or gestures, entering the court, or adjusting play. Spectators engaged in such behavior are subject to rejection and hostile run. Please report any violations to these rules to the nearest hospital, security, or other establishment. And coming up is Timberwolves Power Play. Come on, the game needs to hear your hit from Timberwolves Power. You've been 6 years waiting your time to rally with Minnesota Timberwolves to win. Timberwolves fans,
At the point, standing 6'2", number 50, Cole Anthony. At small forward, standing 6'5", number 3, Devin Vassell. The man in the middle, at 6'9", number 31, Jarrett Allen. He's anyone from day one, 6'5", here in the Timberwolves 1, Anthony Edwards! The other forward position, standing 7 feet, number 21, MP. Your Minnesota Timberwolves head coach is Craig Dash. Another round of applause for your Minnesota Timberwolves.
A look at the opening lineup for Washington. They've got Keyshawn George, Sarr out there with Anthony Black, and it's Douglas in at point guard. And for the Timberwolves, Devin Vassell out there with MP. Then there's Anthony, then it's Jarrett Allen, and it's Edwards in at shooting guard. Grant, these are two teams with some of the highest assist rates in the league.
Yeah, BA, and it really goes to show the unselfish attitude they both have. Not to mention how many skilled passers are on both rosters.
And another home game for MP. Another opportunity for he and his squad to squash a quality team on their home floor. A matchup they haven't been quiet about wanting to win.
And with MP leading the way, they've been defending their turf. This is not an easy building for visiting teams to come into right now. The connection between this team and these fans has never been stronger.
Washington with the ball after the Timberwolves picking up a basket a moment ago. Pass to Douglas, fires for three, and it's MP with a rebound. We are all still talking MP's triple-double, Grant. A 60-20-10 game, my goodness.
Oh, as if 60 points isn't enough. MP adding in those 20 rebounds, 10 assists. Come on, BA, that's just not fair.
Here's Black, following the score by Minnesota. And now just over a minute played here in the first. A nice shot by Park.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Now the Timberwolves with it, and as their amazing winning streak continues, this is a story that's gone beyond sports. It's captured the entire country's attention.
Well, their run to this point, incomprehensible. There's no question this will end up being one of the greatest all-time streaks we've ever seen. The only question that remains, what is a team going to do to end this streak?
And Minnesota with possession here, following the score by Washington. MP, the pass. Oh, how about that?
Oh, out of my way.
Oh, the length of Allen is exceptional, helping him reach past the defense and jamming it home.
Thanks to the AT&T Connected Cam for the up-close and personal view of that slam. Now here's Black, giving this team some energy, averaging a little over 10 points a game. The three is up. Offensive rebound. Sarr. And finished off by Sarr.
Padding the stat sheet, getting the board and the hoop all on one play.
Yep, he's earning his coach's appreciation. Here's MP, coming off a terrific game against Cleveland. Here he goes. Edwards against George. 6 on the shot clock. Edwards can't hit.
What a cold start. They need a different approach here.
The #1 overall pick in 2020. Grant, you think Anthony Edwards has a shot to become the best American-born player in the NBA?
You know, I think his aspiration is higher than that, B.A. He's thinking MVP, face of the league. And if you ask me, he has the talent to do it.
Now here's MP. To the paint. Out to Anthony. Three-pointer. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Oh, what a steady presence offensively and a very difficult player to game plan for.
Pass to Douglas from deep three-point land. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. And they've been winning at a high level this season. Most games not even close. Their point differential is sky high.
Yeah, a lot of their games have been essentially over by the third quarter. Blowouts, big margins, really astonishing the dominance they displayed over the course of the season. I'm not sure we've ever seen a team so consistently dominant.
Here's Douglas. He's scoreless. Anthony on the double. Here's Park. Off target from three-point range.
Great job on the closeout and taking away space against a good shooter.
Vassell finds MP. Pass to Anthony. And stolen by Anthony. To the inside. The layup off target.
Well, coaches really appreciate when guys defend with that kind of effort. Just a fantastic job protecting the rim.
Here's Park. Hits a three-pointer. Park's got 6 points.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
From deep, MP. That shot off the mark.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Pass to Douglas. Back to George. 6 to shoot. To the middle. Ooh, stolen by Allen. MP outside. Fades. And it falls all over the rim and in. Something that deserves mention here. MP took some extra time before the game to do a meet and greet with the fans here for Fan Appreciation Night.
Yeah, all the credit in the world to MP for making that happen. At the end of the day, the reason guys like MP and all the other stars in the league can get the contracts they get is because of the fans. So nice move from MP to give some face-to-face time.
Uses the glass to finish the layup. MP's got his third basket on the night right there. The Wizards trail by 4. A nice shot by Park.
And credit his teammates for feeding him all quarter.
Minnesota has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Here's MP. The bank shot, no good.
I admire the play call. They just couldn't capitalize.
Well, it just shows you can do everything right and still come away empty-handed.
Here's Douglas. Yet to see a basket. And he lobs it up and finished off by Sarr.
Gliding the pass to where it needed to be.
Wow, a strong finish to seal the deal. And it's a completely new group for the Timberwolves. All right, let's honor a player who set the bar high last month. Our player of the month for the West, MP.
He has been the
checked in for Minnesota. George, he's checked in for Washington.
Everyone, let's hear it for you.
A minute 6 left in the first. Brooks a screen. MP, the pass to Brooks. And finished off by Brooks.
Well, MP working the two-man game there and finds his teammate for an assist.
Here's Pickett. And right now, he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. George, no good. Minnesota's gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. MP, the pass to Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
wow, Julius Randle. We could feel the floor shaking on that one.
The Wizards trail by 3. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Outside Porter. Up and over Brooks. Porter's shot is off.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Randall, a screen on Porter. MP, the pass to Randall. Pass to Porter. Jacks up a 3. Unable to get that one. And so both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. It's Minnesota up by 3. After this break, good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
Well, great play down low. I mean, you expect the defense to adjust, collapse maybe, but that should open up things on the perimeter later in the game.
Another highlight for them has been their early ball movement, making quick, decisive passes to set up guys for great looks.
MP is out there with Julius Randle. Then it's Dylan Brooks. Then it's Dante DiVincenzo. And it's De Silva in at the 2-guard spot. So that's the Timberwolves 5. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Cleveland played phenomenal. He dropped an amazing number of points, and he was on a tear in that game, recording a season high in points. Putting in a performance like that one really builds momentum in your direction. We'll see how far he rides that wave tonight, guys.
Oh, great stuff, Allie. Impressive ability to carry his team to victory, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I was really impressed. They wouldn't have won the game if it wasn't for his attacking mindset and will to win.
Well, he really lit it up. Maybe we'll see a repeat performance tonight.
Just 5 on the clock. George for 3. Pass to Ryder for 3. Fires the 3. The offensive rebound. A nice shot by Fernandez.
Offense has been hard to come by so far. A much-needed bucket right there.
Points have been hard to come by in this one. Every made basket is huge.
And it's Randall with the jam.
Yeah, great teamwork. Randall has a terrific connection with his teammates. Love when he goes after those alley-oops.
Here's Ryder. Last game for him, he picked up 10. Oh, MP with a block. And what an incredible achievement from MP recently. Grant, he turned in one of the most efficient games you will ever see.
Well, you talk about what it means to dominate. MP was the definition of that with his performance. Now, everything fell for him, and it looked like he was a man amongst boys.
Yeah, getting to the line is so important. Nice job there by MP to draw the contact. Yeah, he's as good as it gets at the line. Pretty much automatic.
Well, Grant, we've heard Anthony Edwards talk about trusting his teammates. He understands you need everybody.
Yeah, a lot falls on his shoulders offensively with this team, B.A. So those playmaking decisions in the moment, a lot easier said than done.
Here's Ryder. George, a screen on DiVincenzo. Clock at 6. George's shot is good. George has got his second bucket of the night.
That's just a smart play right there. The right pass to a ready shooter.
MP, the pass to Randall. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. And Jordi Fernandez wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Anthony Edwards is checked in for Brooks. And Washington making a change here. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Pass to George. There's the triple. He's got it. 3 for 7 now.
Defensively, gotta close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
Here's MP. Another one falls for Minnesota.
Looking for a little extra style points right there with the fadeaway.
George outside. Here's Douglas. DiVincenzo covering. And there's the screen. Down low. Fernandez. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. Fernandez has got his second basket of the game.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Randall, a screen on George. The drive by MP. Pass to De Silva. Edwards for 3. It's rebounded by Fernandez. Fernandez has got 4 rebounds now. Here's George. Here's Douglas. Outside Porter. Washington moving the ball around. And then Porter with the dunk.
Being Porter Jr. is 6'10", you have to know where he is at all times, especially when he's lurking inside.
It's picked off. And they've been producing at a high level.
No question. They're in a nice rhythm offensively.
And a foul called on MP. That's his first foul of the game. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Brooks is checked in. Back to Sarr. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. Anthony's checked in for Minnesota. All right, let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Wizards.
I must say, their defensive intensity has been impressive so far, really making it hard for the offense to hold on to the ball.
And another thing they've done well is attack the offensive glass. Whenever a shot goes up, they're very aggressive and physical getting after that basketball.
The Wizards have gotten 6 of their 12 attempts to go since the end of the first. George in the post. In his last outing, 16 points for him. Park, no good.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss.
George with the bucket. George has got 10 points in the game.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
MP looking around. Inside, stolen by Sarr. Pass to Douglas. Just about halfway through the season, Grant. Which half of the season went quicker for you, the first or the second?
You know, B.A., after all the anticipation, the first half just goes by in a hurry. And the second half, you are in a rhythm, so the games can blend into one. So, I'm going to be a politician. The answer is both. A stronger defensive presence would have saved them 2 points.
Nothing will drive your coach crazier than what you just saw. Lack of focus, lack of effort.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Pass to MP. Let's go with a 3. Yes, and it's Edwards picking up the assist. 16 points for MP.
Was starting to stretch the floor. That's 2 triples for him this quarter.
And so the timeout by Jordi Fernandez here. He's going to talk it over with his guys. MP really making a difference here.
Yeah, whatever they're doing against them right now, it's not working. You're going to have to mix things up, maybe be a little less predictable.
Allen, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Vassell comes in for De Silva. And a change for the Wizards. Porter Jr.'s checked in. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
Pass to Douglas.
Watch outside.
Outside Porter.
Yo, watch him. Watch him go. Get through that. Watch the pick. Pick coming.
And here's Sarr. Allen defending.
Screen coming.
Here's Douglas. Over Anthony. Misses off the left iron. On the wing, MP from the arc. And again, it's Minnesota with a three.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Jared Allen has an inquisitive nature. Whether it's cooking, gardening, reading, or basketball, he's a sponge. Allen said, quote, "I love going through life, seeing things and learning about it no matter what it is. It's just trying to improve my skill set in anything and enjoy it." Brian, back to you.
He's got that curiosity. Allie, appreciate the report. And it's good for two. Douglas has got 5 points in the quarter.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Page back. A nice shot by MP. And the Timberwolves lead by 1.
This looks like it's going to be a big night for him.
Black outside. Pass to Sarr. Here's Douglas. Takes a three. Anthony Edwards with a rebound. On the wing, MP. Anthony outside. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. A deep three from MP. Sarr pulls it in. And Washington has possession. This game against Minnesota is the first time they've met this year.
Last season, they got swept in a 2-game season series against this opponent. I'm sure they're looking for payback tonight.
Yeah, their pride took a hit. I think this game means just a little bit extra because of that.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. MP shot is good.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Here's Douglas. Over to the left wing. Here's Park. And that's not gonna go. And so it's MP making things happen for the Minnesota Timberwolves. He was dominant this quarter, scoring in bunches. Back after this.
Get ready for some high RPM and amazing stuff from your pocket.
Thanks for tuning in. The story tonight with the Minnesota Timberwolves, they were in a close game.
Talk about putting yourself in a position to succeed. They've executed, and they're taking good shots.
Playing just the... and moving things along. Glad you could join us. Brian Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Washington trailing. Kicking off the second half, here's Jordi Fernandez's 5. They've got Anthony Black, Sarr out there with George, and it's Park in at power forward. Back to Sarr. Oh, MP with a block.
What a denial by MP. That is how you protect the paint.
Another one falls for Minnesota.
He must have visualized this one because everything is falling.
Wizards trail by 4. George outside. To the middle. Lets it fly. Oh, nice. Shot by Park. Park's got 10 points in the game.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
MP, the pass to Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Here's Park. That three's off the mark.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the board.
And it's good. 2 points. Allen's got 4 points this quarter.
With a soft touch around the basket, when Allen gets good looks inside, he's able to capitalize.
Vassell against George. Here's Black. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's on Anthony Edwards.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
And Legs is someone who has seen some of the great perimeter defenders over the years. Who's the best you've ever seen?
Well, the best defense, Brian, I ever played against were those mid-90s Bulls teams when you had to go up against Jordan and Pippen on either wing. And then more modern-day players like Drew Holiday, even a guy like Tony Allen when he was in Memphis, they stand out to me as well.
First team all-defense, Tony Allen.
Year in, year out, a nightmare to go up against.
Ooh, had a nice open look right there. 13 points in the game.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you. They're on fire to start this quarter, and with each basket, their confidence grows.
Park passes to Black. George outside for the tie. Oh, MP with a block.
And how about the defensive chops of MP? Coach loves when he steps up like that.
What a performance for him on the offensive end. He's been fantastic the entire game.
This will be his 3rd free throw of the game. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the 3rd quarter. George, a screen on Anthony. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation there on the defense. Washington shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here. And so he hits the technical free throw. Here's Park, covered by MP. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Washington again can't hit.
And unlike some other guys, missing a wide open look won't hurt his confidence at all.
To the inside. Out to Anthony. Here's MP. Another one falls for Minnesota.
And a big reason they have this lead is the way he's shooting the ball.
The Wizards trail by 7. Black outside. In the 3rd quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Pass to Park. Here's the 3. Oh, MP with a block.
And they just continue to dominate the boards. Things are starting to come together for them, and the lead is starting to grow too.
And they need to stay aggressive on defense so they can protect that lead with everything they've got.
They set the pick. Here's Park, covered by MP. Oh, MP with a block.
He seems a little out of rhythm right now.
Fader on the way, and another basket for Minnesota. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for Minnesota?
Yeah, they've done a great job of challenging every shot they can. Their totals in the block column are a result of that aggression.
I really like their effort in transition tonight, constantly pushing the pace and then turning that into points.
Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good. MP's got 39.
He's putting on a show this quarter, and the team's feeding off his energy.
Black outside. George sets a screen to halt the run. The rebound by MP. MP's got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's Edwards. Edwards with some muscle.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
And because of that, this one looks like a bit of a mismatch.
And Jordy Fernandez wants a timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And Minnesota with some changes. Julius Randle's checked in for Jared Allen. De Silva comes in for Vassell. And it's DiVincenzo in for Anthony. Buries it from 3. Parks got 16 points.
He's hit a pair of threes each half, making a significant impact.
To the paint. Stolen by Sarr.
Kick it out! Kick it out! Shot up!
It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
Well, he's not the reason they're down right now. He has played smart, efficient basketball.
Puts it up from 15. And MP with a basket on the assist by DiVincenzo. MP's got 41. Wizards trail by 12. Pass to George. Here's Douglas. Down low. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse! Well, the Wizards shooting at a decent clip, 45% for the game. Julius Randle out there with MP. Then it's Dylan Brooks. Then it's Dante DiVincenzo. And it's De Silva in at the 3 spot. So that's the lineup for Minnesota.
Inside, you have to try something to stop Randle, but he gets physical right back and draws a good shooting foul. Yeah, they've really made a concerted effort to get to the line here in the second half.
And so he hits both.
A big man with a nice shooting stroke. You love to see it.
Wizards trail by 15. George. And George with the jam.
Oh, come on, B.A. I mean, where's the defense? That's just too easy.
Man, they got to do a much better job in help.
That's the kind of play that can spark a run. A dunk like that energizes everyone on the team.
Letting Randle get inside with the ball was a bad mistake. His finishing ability got him to the bucket.
He was all alone on that one. George has got 4 points this quarter.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
And that confidence has carried over to tonight. He is playing great basketball.
And they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge has been made.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA...
The previous play is under review.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
Well, it's really turned around for him because he really took care of the ball in the first half.
Minnesota leading by 16. Brooks the screen on George. Knocks down the triple. MP's got 47 points.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
George for 3. He hits again. 7 for 13 and looking confident.
It's clear there's a lot of pride on the line in this one.
And the responses often come from the three-point line. That's just today's game.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Here's Pickett. Outside Porter. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
Ooh, talk about a way to deflate the team.
A play like that can absolutely take the wind out of your sails. Just a tough break.
Edwards, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. MP no good. Wizards trail by 19. George passes to Ryder, and he drives in. Here's Fernandez. Douglas can't hit.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Here's MP. Porter pulls it in. Porter's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Douglas. To the paint. Kicks it to George. Lets it go from deep. Sends it home from three-point land. George has got 10 points in just the second half. MP outside. Randall a screen on George. Oh, didn't think that was going in. 53 points for MP.
And you just knew that MP was going to come back and match that 3 with one of his own. I love how competitive he is.
Pass to George. Here's Douglas from outside the arc. And it's MP with a rebound.
Well, his poor shooting hasn't helped them much, but you can't point the finger solely at him for why they're behind.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Washington's gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Outside Porter. Fires from deep. They get it back. Here's Ryder. Pass to Fernandez. To the inside. Second chance effort. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And Tim, 1 year you shot over 50% from the field and from three-point range, not to mention over 80% from the free throw line. You think we'll ever see that again?
Well, Brian, I think the 50% from the 3 could be more difficult because the volume is now so high. I'm not sure they're as selective in their shot attempts, which means your percentages naturally come down a bit.
So 3 for 6 is not going to be an option for a great shooter?
Don't think so. 3 for 6 is usually the first quarter for a lot of these guys.
George outside. Saw a screen beyond the arc. Washington again can't hit.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
And here's MP from outside. Washington with a rebound. George has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Sarr passes to Park. There are usually 1 or 2 mid-season coaching changes in the NBA every year. Can those energize the team, Grant?
You know, B.A., we've seen it give teams a boost in the past, but only on occasion. Usually it's a last-ditch effort in a doomed season or simply just turning the page.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Jared Allen, he's checked in for Randall. Vassell comes in for De Silva. And Cole Anthony subbed in for DiVincenzo. Black outside. Pass to George. There's the 3. Rebound Minnesota. Allen's got his 4th rebound in this one. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. They lead by 24, their biggest margin. Yet another bucket. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Black outside. Pass to Douglas. Sarr with a screen on Anthony. Here's Park. 3-pointer off the mark. The Timberwolves have gone 8 of 11 from the field in the fourth. Shoots a fadeaway, and MP gets it to go on the assist from Vassell. Vassell's got his 3rd assist of the night. Black outside. From downtown, a nice shot by Park. Park's got 4 points in the quarter.
That's 5 threes for him tonight and his 3rd of the half.
Here's MP. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
First personal foul.
And they tell players your career is short. Maximize your earnings. But sometimes guys take less, Grant.
And you know, different things go into that. Winning, comfort, and in some cases, you're talking legacy, you know, for those rare players who've been with one team their whole career.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Randall, he's checked in for Jared Allen. Dylan Brooks comes in for Vassell. De De Silva's checked in for Edwards. And it's DiVincenzo in for Anthony.
Now put that one in the museum behind some glass. That is creativity, folks.
Well, it's always nice to head up to the connected cam to get another angle of these big plays, courtesy of AT&T. Pass to Park. Here's Douglas. DiVincenzo covering. 5 to shoot. Park. And it's all from three-point range.
Impressive closeout on a skilled shooter. That is how you defend shots from downtown. That was a fearless drive by MP. When you take off like that, you have to commit to it. And he did.
Stolen by MP. Driving to the basket. Oh, MP throws it down.
Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into. And there's a minute 45 left in the fourth quarter. For three, George drains the triple. George has got 13 points here in the second half alone.
Perfect bounce pass leading to the basket. That's just great teamwork.
Good! Another from three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
A nice shot by Park. Park's got 25 points.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Timberwolves.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And looking at their record after this victory, this will be their 37th of the year.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for MP.
Well, he just checked so many boxes tonight. He got buckets for himself, created for his team, and as a result, he just racked up a triple-double.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
Yeah, any thought of losing this game has been put to bed.
Sarr passes to Park. Shot to stop the run. De Silva with a rebound. Pass to MP. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Hits yet again! Wow!
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. And here's George. Now here's Sarr. Fires the three. Park, no good.
Well, he wanted to answer that three with one of his own. Unfortunately, he couldn't knock it down.
And here's MP from outside. So we see the Timberwolves taking the W here. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
All right, now let's go courtside to Dominic Hamel.
You're here with MP, who racked up double-digit assists in the win. Felt like your teammates knocked down their shots every time you found them tonight. That's got to feel good.
Dominic Hamel, man, I'm telling you, I'm playing with some dogs. Bro, it's an honor to run with these guys. All I got to do is hit them in their spot and then get out the way.
That you did, MP. Great game.
Hey, appreciate you.
Brian, back to you.
Thanks, Dom.
All right, MP, have you accomplished your goal of making your home court one of the toughest places to win in the NBA?
Absolutely. I've already heard the media talking about trips here as an automatic L for the other team. And that's how we want them to think. So, go ahead and rest your stars. Save your energy for the other night of the back-to-back. They've started giving up before the game even starts. That's exactly what we wanted, Xander. We've won the mental game already. MP out.